My name is Shannon McEwen, and I'm a program coordinator on the Project on Prosperity and Development. It is well known that the Amazon is the largest tropical rainforest in the world and is a vital source of biodiversity and carbon storing. In recent years, rising deforestation has pushed the Amazon close to its tipping point, where it will no longer be able to sustain itself. Our report finds that Amazon countries have multiple structural challenges that allow this deforestation to continue. The first issue is economics and insecurity. Amazonian communities often lack jobs and basic public services. As a result, criminal groups can push people into activities like illegal logging, mining, and drug production that lead to uncontrolled deforestation, water pollution, and community insecurity. The second issue is weak governance, especially at the subnational level. Issues such as land governance, law enforcement, and state capacity. This allows settlers to invade public lands and indigenous reserves. The third issue is deficient infrastructure planning. Past megaprojects like dams and roads fail to consider long-term growth strategies, alternative designs, or secondary impacts on communities and the environment.
While infrastructure can help support economic growth and social development in the Amazon, the deficiencies of economic opportunity, security, and governance must also be addressed. For a more balanced approach to development in the Amazon, governments should take into account the following principles. First and foremost, countries should increase the focus on good governance, transparency, and anti-corruption efforts, especially at the subnational level. Second, countries should reinvest in the security forces in the Amazon to combat growing organized crime, especially around cocaine production and illegal gold mining. Third, expanded economic opportunities should accompany security efforts. Sustainable value chains can create economic alternatives that are based on a living forest model as opposed to an extractive slashing and burning model. This will limit environmental destruction and promote the region's long-term economic growth.
Countries have the tools to balance the environmental, economic, and security concerns in the Amazon. Thankfully, 80% of the rainforest is still intact, and we should conserve it. The potential regional and global effects could be dire if action is not taken to prevent further damage. The Amazon basin is at a crossroads. We believe that there is an opportunity to develop the Amazon sustainably, and that infrastructure development can enable that process if done right. However, to do this, countries must address the underlying structural challenges the region faces.
To read the full report, visit csis.org.